Good morning, students. Open your textbook, turn to page number 7 of your textbook. Now, in the previous lecture, we have done from at the end of the lesson, there were few exercises. We have done the A part, we did the B part also, answer briefly. There were 4 questions which we have solved in the previous lecture. Then C part, answer in reference to the context, that is extract. We did the first extract. There were altogether 3 questions of first extract. Then we also have done the second extract. There were 3 questions of it. Today we'll do the third extract. Now turn to page number 7. Now, in time, I may be able to support myself and help the girls. Now, who said this and to whom? Now, if you read in the chapter, we were talking about whom? About Jo. Okay, she had submitted two of her stories to the newspaper editor. So, why? What was the intention behind that? First thing, she wanted to be a writer, and the second thing is what? She wanted to earn money for money, right? So that she can help. So here, who said this to whom? So Jo was recounting to her family how she had submitted her stories to the newspaper and what the editor had told her. So children, if you this words were the in time I may be able to support myself and help the girls. So these words were said by whom? By Jo. Okay, when these were said, when she told these words, when she was telling, recounting to her family means what? When she was telling to her family how she had submitted her stories, because no one was knowing. Okay, unless and until it got published in the newspaper, then only her family members came to know about it. So before that, no one was knowing. So she was telling them how she went to the editor's office, how she, to the newspaper office, and how she submitted the two of her stories to the editor. So the above lines were said by Jo when she was recounting to her family how she had submitted her stories to the newspaper and what the editor had told her. This is the answer for the third extract, question number A. Who said this and to whom? Now come to the second question of extract number 3. What is the speaker's plan? So what is the plan of speaker, children? Why she went to the why she had written those stories, and why she went to the editor? To earn money. Why in the to earn money and to become independent. Okay, so that when you become independent and you you start earning, you share the responsibilities of your of your house also, isn't it? So Jo wanted to earn money to become independent and to share the responsibility of running the household. Okay, running the household means what? To pay if she earns money, she can help her family in buying the things, in paying the bills, and all the need of a all the things which are needed to run a house, and helping her younger sisters. So she can help her younger sisters in buying clothes to them or books to them, whatever need they want in their life. At least not full, but at least she can fulfill few of the things. So Jo's plan was to write stories and earn money by selling those stories. So basically she wanted to be independent and to earn money so that she can she can take care of herself also and her family members also, the needs of her family members also. Now, did she succeed in her plan a little? How? Now, if you see the last, on page number 5, the last two paragraph, what did the editor say? The editor said that she succeeded, okay, but not completely. Why not completely? Because she did not get though her stories got published in the newspaper, but the editor did not pay her anything. Why? Because she was the beginner. Okay, she's writing for the very first time. But he assured her that as the time will go, people will recognize her stories and they will start liking it. And once the demand comes, then obviously people are going to pay, because whenever you pay like something, you have to pay for it, isn't it? So he said that over the time people will like it and she will be recognized as a writer and would then be able to earn money for her stories. Okay, so this was like the first step, though she did not she was not paid for her stories, but her first step towards her goal. Okay, her goal was, this was just the first tiny step towards her big goal. So she succeeded in taking that first tiny step. So you can frame in this manner: yes, she did succeeded in her plan a little, though the editor did not pay her anything for the first two stories. Yet he had assured her that with time she would get recognized as a writer and would then be able to earn money for her stories. When her first story was published, Jo felt that she has succeeded in the first step towards her goal. Okay, her goal was to become a writer. So this was just a first step. Though the beginner, because she knew that she has to work really hard, but at least she has taken the first step of her, at least her two of the stories have been printed in the newspaper, got published in the newspaper. So this is the answer for the third extract, C part. Now come to D part, think and answer. Over here, the question is, what do you think of Jo? Give reason for your answer. According to you, okay? Each one will have a different point of view. But according to you, what kind of a girl Jo is? So here you can use whatever adjectives comes to your mind when you think about Jo. Okay? So think about it, children. What kind of a girl Jo is? So you can say that, you can use these adjectives. The following points may be there. She is independent, she is talented, she is creative, she is spirited, she is adventurous, she is brave, she is loving. So you can use any of, like, these are from like few points, few adjectives which I have suggested you all. Even you can add more adjectives when you read the chapter, what opinion you get about this girl Jo. Okay, you can add more adjectives describing Jo. Now, do you like the March family and why? Okay, now each one will have a different opinion. One might say yes, we like the March family. One might say yes, we don't no, we don't like the March family. Okay, now yes and no, whatever you're writing, okay, you have to reason it well. For those people, if it is no, then even I want to know from you all why you don't like Jo's family. And if it is yes, okay, those who like the family may give the following adjectives for describing Jo's family. Now these are the few adjectives given by me. You can add more on adjectives. Okay, what do you think about Jo's family? Is it clear, children? Now those who like the family may give the following adjectives, like they were warm, good bonding between the sisters, they were very caring, they were very sharing, like they were appreciative, loving, because even the maid of that family was very like she also appreciated Jo in her own way. Okay, they had a good bond amongst the sisters. They were caring also, how Beth cared for Jo. They were loving also. Meg was like, she was the eldest, but though she was a little bit strict, but still she loved the Jo. Okay, so all the sisters were having good bond between each other. They were caring, sharing, appreciating each other, and love is always there. No matter how much we fight with our siblings, but we know how much we how much love we have for each other. So these are the few adjectives for describing March family. You can add what do you call it, more adjectives. So over here, do you like the March family? How you're going to write? Yes, I like the March family because I told you all in the previous video also, sometimes the direct questions are not there. WH questions are not framed directly. Okay, sometimes the questions are asked where the answer will either be yes or no. So this is one such. Like, do you like the March family? First you're going to write yes, I like the March family. Why? For that you're going to write because. No, I don't like the March family. Why you are going to write? Because the reasons. So always remember, always when you write a question, whenever you write the answers where WH questions, where the questions are not in the form of starts with the WH, then you have to write either yes. Sometimes the questions are asked where you are going to write yes or no. Now let's come to the third question. What kind of a friend did Jo have? Give reason for your answer. Now we, each and every one in our life, okay, each and every one might be having one best friend in their life or few best friends, okay, few friends with whom we share our secret. Okay, so sometimes we don't share with our parents, but we do share with our friends and everyone, with everyone. So think for 2 minutes, what kind of a friend Jo had. Okay, so now we have a friend is someone with whom we can share our secrets. Okay, he knows sometimes we don't share with our parents, but we do share with our friends. Okay, so he's a one apart, like after our parents, he's the one who will always appreciate us. If he's your true friend, he will stand by you, by your side through your thick and thin. Then with whom you can share your joy also as well as sorrow also. So here, what kind of a friend did Joe have? So you can frame it in this manner. She had a very good friend in Lori. Okay, why? Now, because a friend is someone with whom one can share secrets and hopes and aspirations. Someone who's appreciative. No, he can like he will appreciate you. At the same time, he can criticize you also if you're, because he is your true friend. So it is not necessary that he will always say the positive thing also. He can talk about your negative part also, so that you work upon it. You can be, so in order to become a better person, so he will always will always try to remove the best in you. So someone who appreciate you, someone who's appreciative, stands by your side through thick and thin, someone who shares your joys and sorrows. Okay, when you win any competition, he will share your joys. If you get less marks in exams, or you have tried your level best, but you did not win or got less marks compared to your expectation, that time he will be a part of your sorrow. So all these qualities, Laurie had all these qualities in him. That's why he was a very good friend. He was a very good friend of Joe. Is it clear, children? So children, here we have completed the first chapter, all the question answers, that is A, B, B question, in B part there were 4 questions. Then C, reference to context, that is extract. There were 3 extracts. We have solved all the 3 extracts, and in 3 extract, in each question there were 3 sub questions, and we have done think and answers also. For those, now if you are not then here few meanings are there from the text. These meanings are there at the back of your textbook. In case you're not having your textbook with you right now, I'm putting those meaning. The meaning is there. You can learn from this video itself.